Yo, what's up, Runaways? Welcome to the first Runaway artist interview. We figured we'd give you guys a deeper connection with the talent on our lineup. Today, we have one of our friends and collaborators, the life of the party, and one of the founders of Closer LA, Chris Castle.
Chris.
Yo, this shit is dope.
What's up?
Yo.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Cool. So this is your little setup right
Alright,
here.
cool. Thank
And
you.
then we're just gonna ask you a few questions and you'll
Yeah.
answer.
Make sure we're talking in the mic.
See the way things go.
Thank y'all for having me.
Of course. So for those who don't know you, how about you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Yeah, cool. So my name is Chris. My last name is Castillo. English version of Castillo is Castle, so that's why my DJ name is Chris Castle. Currently, I am an educator, but what I do for fun is DJ and party.
Heck yeah. So how long have you been DJing, and what has been one of the most fun parts about DJing?
Shit. So like when I was younger, my pops, I've never really spoke about this, but my pops, he bought me a little like DJ system. I used it a little bit, but I kind of like left it. And then in college, I started like producing my own music. Started with like hip hop beats and stuff with Apple Logic. And then I kind of stopped doing that, but I was still into like the party scene, and music has always been like a passion of mine. Then I recently, about 2.5 years ago, bought myself a little DJJ, small one, and I just, ever since then, I've been playing. So I'd say about 2.5 years.
And it's crazy because how me and Chris actually met was, I actually met him DJing. He was DJing at a party that I got invited to last minute, and I decided to chop it up with the handsome DJ, throwing down on the decks, and the rest is history. We've done a lot of collaborations together, and it's really only the beginning. So glad that we could start it off with you, buddy.
Heck yeah, man. Just thinking back to that party was pretty lit.
That was
But it's just like, it's crazy because like whatever you do, like you have to go out and just like meet people and talk to people and connect with people, and I feel like that's one thing that you did at that time. That's not something that I was like really doing in the moment, but then I feel like when I met you, that kind of brought me to a sense where like, damn, you never know who you're gonna meet and where you're gonna meet them, and then look at us now, like we're doing this. Like,
Exactly.
So cool. I know, yeah, even the first time that I met you, I was like, damn, he's cool. And then you throw down, everyone's always dancing, it's always a good time.
Thank
It's
you, I
like, heck
appreciate
yeah,
that.
let's bring him on. Who do you think is an EDM artist that like inspires you?
Shit. I think you guys probably already know this, but I'm really inspired by John Summit. His producing skills are just amazing. But I see like him as like my top one right now, especially with his producing skills. Yeah. And then he's all over the globe now, so pretty lit.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then who is an artist just in general that your fans would be like shook that you love or admire?
I would say maybe, well, I mean, I don't think it's shocking, but I'm a big Drake fan, especially like R&B Drake. I love R&B Drake, Party Next Door, the whole OVO, pretty much. And then back in the day, Lil Wayne, and then go to like Mike Jones, and I don't know, just like, I love hip hop. Hip hop was my first love, so it's always gonna be it.
That too.
Yeah, exactly.
Me too. Yeah, we grew up like on Outkast, just everyone.
Yeah.
Andre 3000.
Tupac.
Biggie, Nate. Yeah.
So when was the first rave that you went to?
So I remember, dude, I would listen to like EDM like sophomore year high school. I would listen to EDM. I'm gonna get fucking capped on for this, but I was into like Marshmello and shit.
Sick.
No, I like Deadmau5 too.
No, I love Deadmau5. Yeah. And I was really into like Marshmello, and then I went to my first rave was EDC 2016. Yeah, so that was my very first rave. Popped my cherry there. It was cool because like Marshmello was like someone that I wanted to see, and then he ended up taking off his mask, and it was like Tiesto. Like Yeah,
What?
like they pulled a prank, but like Tiesto
Right.
came out of the mask.
Yeah,
and it was
yeah,
cool.
Did you know what Tiesto looked like?
No, but everybody was like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I like heard of Tiesto obviously because it's music big, but like when they did that, I didn't really know. But I was like, what the hell? He took off his mask, and then they started saying Tiesto, and I was like, oh shit, it's crazy. I thought they were serious, but it was a prank.
That's funny.
It's really interesting how when you start raving, you're kind of just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know who I'm listening to. Like, but then, as you kind of develop in the scene, in the community, you start getting onto like the little like behind the scenes stuff, how people look and all that stuff. So
Yeah, you kind of navigate to like what type of music you like, and
Exactly.
you get inspired by, especially if you're a DJ. Like you're gonna gravitate towards the music that you like, and I feel like that's what's led me to gravitate towards house music.
Is house your favorite one to play?
I would say house, but what like I see really gets the crowd going crazy is like reggaeton.
The casita beat.
Casita beats for sure.
That's
Sick.
funny. That's cool. Okay. Yeah. Next question.
Keep them rolling.
Besides DJing, what other hobbies do you fill your time with?
I usually, if I'm not at home, if I'm not DJing, I'm most likely at the gym. So I love to work out. It releases a lot of the stress, makes me feel happy, makes me feel great about myself. So usually I'll be in the gym.
This guy wakes up at 4:30 in the morning to go. So
3:45.
Oh, 3:45.
Yeah.
So what time do you go to bed on the days you have to?
Shoot, dude, I've been going to bed like at 9:30 recently, just because like when I wake up at like 3:45, 3:30 sometimes, I just feel amazing, like feel great. But like the latest, if I want to wake up in the morning, the latest I can go to bed is 11.
That's crazy. I go to bed so much. I go to bed at the time that you're heading to the gym
He's
sometimes.
like chugging coffee at that time at 11 o'clock. But that's so good. I've been waking up at like 8 frequently the past couple days, and my to-do list is filled and done by the time it's like 11:30.
That's good.
Wow. I'm waking up at 11:30,
Yeah.
12, and I'm already done with my to-do list, so
Yeah.
waking up early is definitely the move.
Yeah.
Get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah. But usually the weekends I stay up late, so
A good balance.
yeah.
Are you going to any raves soon?
I might go this Saturday to Beyond, and then Closer and Runaway.
Closer and Runaway.
So for those of you who may not have seen or follow one or the other page, we have our event April 1st, which is why we have Chris on. We had to throw my homie on for, the first, our first event that we're throwing together, me and Lex, under Runaway. So the first weekend of April, it's going to be a jam-packed because we have Runaway Friday and Closer Saturday.
Yeah.
We're
Big vendor.
starting off, our thing with such a big boom, and I'm really excited for that weekend and glad we could get you in here, buddy.
Heck yeah.
Lex had one more question.
I'm excited for the lineup that we got going on April 1st. It's going to be lit. It's going to be fun. I feel like all of us have like a connection to each other somehow, and it's amazing to see, and I'm so happy for you guys for throwing this event, and I'm curious to see how far we go with it.
Exactly. Sky's the limit.
Yep, super excited to collaborate on stuff and all that, but we'll finish it off with this last question. It's how do you run away, Chris?
Shoot. How do I run away?
It's a deep one. Take a second.
I think I run away. The easiest is run away with the music. I just get lost with the music, and it doesn't have to be house music, doesn't have to be hip hop, just any type of music it is. I just get lost in it and I run away with it.
That was so poetic.
A very poetic ending to
Yes, thank you.
an amazing first podcast. So we're excited to see you on the first,
yeah,
Chris.
I'm excited to be there.
The first of many collaborations with Closer, Runaway, The Great, and Chris Castles. So, we'll see you.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 1.
Hell yeah. I'll see you guys April 1st.
First. Let's go.